Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The motion man here is McClure. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McClure. On 1st down, Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
3rd and a yard. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll try and run for this with Henry. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try the option here. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Give left side. Here comes Robinson.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He is in. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
26-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on down. 1st and 10. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler into the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one. They'll
go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and a yard. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Henry tries to pull his way in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Pistol formation with Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Baltimore. Pistol give to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second down. Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Jackson looking to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
The score, Commanders 14, Ravens 7.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The motion man here is McClure. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The motion man here is McClure. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's to the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not...